Another Thursday is here, and you know exactly what time it is. When it's 9 p.m. on Thursdays on Joy Prime, it means that the Brotherhood is live on your TV. And that means that all the conversations that you think about, all the things that bother you about men, all the things that you really need to understand about men, we discuss them right here. And for the youngings, the men, the boys, they know exactly what they get from this show. This is where we give all the gist, all the advice, and everything around men is discussed here on The Brotherhood Show. My name is Kofi Hayford. It's such a pleasure to be here. Easter is just around the corner, so I think it suffices that I say Happy Easter going out to you and yours. Starting tomorrow, it's going to be fun. I know that the Joy Prime family are already in Gumwa Ekwam Krum for the Gumwa Easter Carnival. That's been spearheaded by the Honorable Minister, Honorable MP, right, for Gumwa Central Constituency, Kwame Asariobi, a.k.a. A+. We'll see if we can cross over in the course of time to check out exactly what's happening over there. But for now, from now till 10 p.m., you have us for company. I'm going to be here with my brothers, and we're going to delve into a conversation that really, really matters. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine from school, Comfort, who is actually into a job that she does. And, she's not the only one, right? There are a lot of people who are doing jobs, or they are working jobs, or doing stuff that does not, really excites them, but they need to do it. And so we sought to think about this on this show, talk about it, and check out how people feel about the jobs that they do. Now, what we want to find out is, in a young man's career or in a young man's life, when making a decision on a career, what should he focus on more? Is it about passion or it's about survival? And we're looking at it from the Ghanaian, perspective or the context. Are you going to follow your passion all through and through because that's what you were born to do? You believe so much in it that come what may, that is exactly what you want to do. And that's the path that you're going to chart. Or you're going to do anything that makes you stable, that helps you to survive as a young man. That's the conversation we're having today. All right? What should guide a man's career? Passion or survival? And we want you to be a part of the show. So write this number down, 030-2211693. That's the number to call us when we activate the phones, 030-2211693. But if you want to text us, you can do so while you enjoy the conversation here. 0551 575757. 0551 575757. You're welcome to the Brotherhood. We're going on a very quick breather. When we're back, we're delving straight into the conversation. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, thank you so much. You're welcome back. We're happy to have you. Tonight with me, we have Nanye, who is CEO of Mood Seasons. If we're talking about the best of perfumes for both male and female, Nanye is the guy that you should talk to. Checking out on Instagram at Mr. Mood Seasons, right? There's some underscore somewhere.
Mr. _ Mood Seasons, yeah.
At Mr. _Mood Mood Seasons, yeah. Mm-hmm. Tonight, if I'm sure you've realized that my beard is shining. That's because I used Nanye's beard oil today.
Oh, okay.
Normally my beard is rasta. Me should I use beard oil, sir. But yeah, Nanye sought me today, says, Charlie, you look shiny. And Nanye says today, I'm looking like Nane Champo.
And the business say, it be special occasion today or something. What's this?
Yeah, it's inspired by Nane Champo. Yeah, but apart from Nanye, we also have Dr. Kofi Annan, a.k.a. Kofi.
Alawalai.
A.k.a. Alawalai. Doc, you're welcome.
Charlie, thanks.
Yeah.
It's been a tiring week.
What have you been up to, though?
Charlie.
I mean, I know there's one part of your life that drains you.
Charlie.
Right? But I know you're up to the task.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And so we're still holding on.
That's nice. Nanye, how's your week been as well?
It's been passionate. It's been full of passion.
Full of passion.
A very passionate week.
Very
passionate week.
Anyway.
Nice.
So, but I mean, I was asking you about the Gomwa celebrations. Doc, are you coming with us?
Unfortunately, I cannot make it, but I've got an eye there.
Oh, you've got an idea.
Yeah.
But it's not
What does
about
that
the
even
it's
mean?
about the experience.
I know, right? But
It's about the experience.
For
But have you
some
gone
reason-
for the Kwewu Easter
no,
celebration?
I
Well, then we're in the same pot.
Charlie,
Yeah, I've never also
unfortunately,
been
for all
either.
these years. No. I've never been. I don't even know Kwewu.
Oh, wow. Well, I know the junction. I know,
Yes.
I know
So
the
you get to
junction.
Suhu,
The road that leads
and you
to it.
hear that Ufaha
Oh,
and Kwewu and stuff like that. But I've never had that experience. I don't know when I'm going to have.
Yeah, I have also never been to Kwewu. And I've never had the Kwewu Easter experience before, right? You know, but yeah, it is.
Next year for me.
Next year. Yeah, but this year I think I might make it because it's a 4-day celebration in Gomoy Kwam Krom.
Are you going to go like this?
In an Champo.
Yeah, but I've picked up some few, stuff from the grounds, Kwam Krom. I think that Charlie, the honorable member for the place, Asari Obing, A+,
Yeah.
Charlie, he's a force.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
He really is.
I wanted to end before I ran commentary on that, what I've seen so far, what I've heard so far. But to say that the man is a force.
Yeah, he
He
is.
means what he says.
Yeah.
He's not here to joke.
It came up as a joke, you know, the way the
Yeah.
whole conversation started.
Charlie,
Yeah, but it's happening.
serious?
From today till they're having a bonfire tonight. The Joy Prime team is actually there now. So
yeah,
we'll see how
because
it-
Charlie, the setup alone.
yeah, it's crazy.
Somebody sent me a picture of the setup. I was like, hey. But it's respected because you cannot take Shatawale from
and Sarkodie and all that.
these big arts to the place and go and do more thing. Yeah,
that's true.
So
be worth it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so what I don't know is if A+ is actually following his passion or what he's doing now is survival. But that's what we're discussing tonight. And I really would want us to finish this conversation and, you know, have a lot of young men who are watching us today or who would watch us much later on to figure out what they really want to do with their lives and say that, okay, I know what I want. I want to do this or I want to do that. So this conversation is going to be more of a guide for a lot of the young men that are watching us today. Of course, the young women who are also watching us can pick a thing or two, except that we're just looking at things from a man's perspective. Let me start with you, Doc. I mean,
yeah,
when I was growing up, personally, I don't think that I knew what I wanted to become. I don't think so. I remember the only profession that I ever thought of was becoming a pilot.
okay,
That one, I was just in like class 1, class 2, thereabout. But apart from that, growing up, I didn't really have any idea of what I wanted to become. But what I'm doing now, being in the media, I would call it passion. Prior to that, I had done other things that were not my passion. So I'm juxtaposing that to what other people also believe in.
yeah,
That you should always go with your passion or you should go with what can make you survive.
exactly.
We want to look at it today. What should young men prioritize when growing up or when making life's decisions, especially when it comes to the kind of careers that they should choose? Should they focus on their passion? How do they even know that this is their passion? And how should they go about it? Either that or they just go with any, occupation. In this case, it wouldn't be a profession, any occupation that could put food on the table. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, first off, let me say happy Easter to our viewers, those who watch us on Facebook, and those who are watching us on TV. And to say that tomorrow, once again, the Son of God will be killed. But by this time, Judas,
Once again, he'll be killed.
will be killed.
I thought we were remembering what has happened. we're not coming to relive the events.
I know where you're coming from, but in this part of our world, we understand just one thing, that every year there's some sort of killing that goes on.
Right. Jesus
Instead of blood. And so when you
Jesus
say it
is
in the way that, you say it in the way you are saying now, which is ordinarily the best description of it, people will not agree with you.
Yeah.
So,
It's a hustler's description.
exactly. So we wish. My prayer is that after this celebration or during this celebration, we will have to reflect well and make sure that the death of this great man, who once upon a time came to earth, would the purpose for his death would be lived. I mean, it should not be just one of those things that we do all the things and then we still go back and another year will come and we still want to come and do all those things. So
Would you say Jesus followed his passion? No, I'm asking because
I think so. That's what Jesus did. He followed his passion. He didn't need to do it for survival.
why?
Why?
What makes you think? What makes you believe it was his passion?
He walked on water. He enjoyed walking on water.
No, but do you know if he enjoyed it? I mean, he did.
He did. If he did, why was he doing it?
He came to fulfill the law, right?
Oh my God.
He healed the sick.
Was he passionate about healing the sick?
Even the guy didn't enjoy. Why did he do it?
But we do a lot of things that we don't enjoy.
Oh, this one he enjoyed it.
But is enjoyment the same? Okay, but is enjoying something the same as passion? Right?
Okay, so you said we are to. This discussion is a way to guide our viewers who are watching us, and so I will start off by saying that it should be a passion. Your career path should be a passion. Because if over the period, those who are passionate about what they do end up giving up their best, it ends also very well that it gives them the results that they've always been looking for. This is for people who are passionate about what they do or what they want to do.
Okay, finish your submission, but
there's
something very interesting that you just said. I just hope that I don't forget. So let me just...
Yes, okay, so let's...
Nanya, I want you to listen to this. I want to believe there's a difference between following your passion and doing whatever you're doing with passion.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yes.
So maybe being on radio is not my passion. But they say, brighten the corner wherever you are. So as long as I am on radio, I've got to do it with passion. And I want to believe it will give me the same results that someone who is passionate about radio would also get, right or wrong?
It's just a thin line.
Okay.
So I am driven by my passion. So, and I have a passion, like you said, I have the passion to be a radio presenter. So growing up, if I see myself as, maybe one day I want to be like Kofi Hayford on radio, I am being driven by a certain passion.
Right.
I am working towards it. And eventually when I become a radio presenter, now I've arrived. My dream of becoming a radio presenter just like Kofi Hayford is now with me now. So now I am in it. It means that I need to drive that. I have arrived, I have settled with that career. And this is what I wanted to be. So if I want to be that and I'm here, I have to give up my best. And giving up my best is to, with a passion, is that is the desire that I've always had. So I am following what I've always wanted to do.
Right.
That is my understanding of what I put across. And so it's just a thin line. The difference between that survival conversation is that there's nothing to do really. And so there's opportunity that Kofi Hayford is not maybe interested in radio again and employers are looking for somebody. Charlie, I need to survive as a guy. Then it's something, okay, Charlie, I think that I can do it. So let me just go and then go and occupy the space just so that I can get some queer coin to be able to cater for myself and do the things that I want to do and enjoy myself and live life. So basically, that is the difference. And we have a lot of such in the society now, in our part of the world, that most people do a lot of the things that they do now just for the survival of it.
Okay.
And because when you take a look at especially professionals over the period that, for example, and I am not here to speak ill of any profession.
Right.
But in recent times, we hear a lot of issues about nurses,
True.
doctors, and other professionals. And you realize that sometimes when you hear the issues, you clearly see that this is somebody who is there because, and in our services, like the military, the police, and what have you, they're just there because there's nothing to do. Right. So
also,
he has to do something to survive.
Yeah.
It is not a passion that I want to be a police officer, because truly when you see some of these officers, the attitude and the way they carry themselves tells you that this is somebody who has maybe all of his life decided and wanted to wear this uniform. The same with the nurses. You go to some hospitals, regardless of how provocative the situation is, you see a nurse very calm, composed, take up the issues, deal with it in such a way that at the end of the day, you may even come back and even come and thank him or her that, Charlie, I knew that I didn't behave well, but you dealt with me nicely and stuff like that. Then that will draw the line between somebody who is passionate about whatever he or she wants to do and that person who is only in for the survival of it.
Okay, so those are Doc's initial thoughts on this matter. I mean, I'm gonna pick Nanye's thoughts, but we have a guest. We have a guest.
Who is
Bema. Hey. We have a surprise guest. You know this frame on the TV right now?
Yeah.
Hey.
If I screenshot I want to, in fact, keep frame, make a.
Hey.
What did they talk about?
Nana, I'm very much possible.
Kofi, go forward. This one.
Charlie, this man. That's like 2015,
Yeah,
2014, 2015.
2013, 2014.
Yeah. Hi.
No, that's not. That's a skinny.
Who that papa? Wow.
Nana, I'm very much possible.
Kofi Hayford.
The star of BMBA.
It's what we back.
Charlie, you're welcome.
It's what we back.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
but it's been very long, bro. He has,
I know.
A very long time. Charlie, you're
First
welcome.
time this year, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. So possible. I'm sure almost everyone that's watching us right now is possible. He is one of the OGs of this particular. It started as the BMPS show, so I'm sure you know. But now, but possible is also the CEO of Thrift Town Clothing. If you're looking for some of the best, apparels.
I follow the paycheck, so I didn't follow my passion.
You follow the. I like that. So let's pick it from you.
I thought you.
No, I want to start. I like the passion. Yeah, Possible is telling us here now that he followed the paycheck.
Yeah.
Not the
I.e. the survivor.
yeah, the survival.
Yeah.
So for you, it's about survival, not passion.
I think it's both, actually, if you ask me, because where we find ourselves to be, like here in Ghana, especially, Charlie, when you do baby, you don't have to follow the passion because you need to pay bills. If you are hitting 40, follow the paycheck. Forget the passion.
So there's a caveat.
Of course, yes, Kofi. Are you telling me, say, you are hitting 40 and you are still following your passion, and right now you are trying to do something. Now building the thing, you have to go and find investor. Going to find and not quite be 15 years, 20 years old.
But maybe when you blow, right? When you blow, it will make up for all those losses.
Blowfish.
Blow. Because you know, different talent, different passion.
Yeah.
You get?
Okay, I like where you're taking it.
Yeah, different talent, different passion. You get?
Yes.
Right now, because of the money in football right now, parents are actually grooming their kids to become footballers.
But they are passionate about grooming their kids to become footballers.
So it is
They're following their passion.
So it is the passion of the parents to groom the. What about the kid?
But then half the doctors in this country and nurses are also following their parents' passion. So half the lawyers are following their parents' passion.
So I like Desmond's what Desmond was saying.
Right.
That when you go to the health sector right now, you may find a nurse who needs to actually meet you and go like, oh, like hold you with some kind of esteem, or rather be shouting on you. Oh, now you're no. Hospital, because it is not the passion of the person. The person was being groomed by maybe the parents or being asked by the parent that, look, in this house, we are all doctors and nurses. So it's either you take...
More like a tradition.
Exactly.
So there isn't an argument to be said, well, with all that pressure, still, if you're really, really, truly passionate about something, why are you not still pursuing it? Why don't you fight back? Why don't you resist? At what point does that responsibility fall?
Bro, you didn't grow.
When you're hitting 40.
Bro, you didn't grow. You didn't.
No, I didn't buy the 40 ones are very specific.
So your parents...
You were saying to the young,
listen,
the younger ones, right?
Your parents have actually delayed you all your life.
Yeah.
Now you've grown to like, let's say 35, 37.
I mean, if they delayed you all the way to 35, 37, then Charlie, I'm not
How
gonna
many
lie.
years does it take for you to go to a doctor, take a doctor course, or like 4 years? By the time you finish and all that, you'll be hitting like 30-something years. All right?
No, I think that's
No,
too late in
man.
life.
Come on, man.
To what?
It's too late because
too
by
late.
18, 19, you should have been done with. I mean, if it's a first degree, you should have been. I mean,
No, start with
18 done with SSS or SHS. That's what
Exactly. So
plus
7
years.
7 years.
How many
That's
years?
about
26.
25, 26.
And then how many years will you use to go and practice?
Oh, but,
But if you're practicing,
I mean,
then
if you are done by 25,
of course.
26,
25, 26.
yeah, you've started living your passion.
Okay, so by 25, 26, you that is not your passion. No. That is actually from your parents' passion.
Okay, fine. So by 25, 26, you have started.
Okay.
Let's
by,
say you want to
by,
do it
by
for 5
30
years.
now, you find your passion to be a radio presenter.
Yeah.
All right? So radio presenter no kwano who need sacrifice also be your radio station once and work to air. Utu we unya resign here. Utu now you will be more to stay here some that say air. So if you want to be a radio presenter or you want to be a morning show host on Joy FM, Kofi Nkoye, maybe Kofi Echi Nkoye, who be sound like.
Na make us with the OBH.
Exactly.
I'm doing the OBH.
So by the time now you want to actually chase your passion, you'll be hitting 40. So 40 years, you know. Who should pay the bills at home?
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay. Now you
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So when you're hitting certain age, you should forget about the passion.
Okay, that's
even talent. You should forget about the talent and go for the passion.
What was your passion?
Growing up. They didn't want me, bro. What is the beginning, right? I loved radio. That was the reason why I picked on the DJing and all that.
Yeah.
All right. And I loved it. DJing was so good, bro. Bonyum na me sure no be Philly. Now as you see Trialca. It was good. Then at a certain point I was like, okay. Saying like how much is coming from the DJing? Some DJs are like DJing viewer like they pay them very well. That is fine. I hadn't gotten there yet. But I said, no, okay. Let me do the first business too and see. Me a first business, I within a week, what I get in a week, be what I get from DJing like 2 months. 2 months.
2 months. Wow.
Possible, but are you not passionate about foes?
No, I don't. Well, I
He
don't,
is.
I-
No,
he
so,
is.
you see,
I
sometimes
think, okay, well, I think he's passionate about fashion.
do you know sometimes, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
but exactly.
Sometimes when you take on the job, the passion comes by itself, by the interest you show in it.
The passion was already there, bro.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You could have set up any. You could have set up any business
See,
at all
you can be
whatsoever.
interested in if you start something. Going like this thing, okay. Then your interest will start doing what, and then you learn upon it, and then right now, like the passion will go by itself.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you because, I mean, the conversation itself is based on, like I mentioned earlier, using it as a guide for the younger ones, those who have not yet hit 40. I mean, it doesn't mean that this conversation is just about those in their 20s, right? So for those who are listening to us or watching us right now who are probably hitting 40, this is good advice for them, even though it's debatable. I want to pick on Nanye's thoughts, right? Whether your original thoughts or, you know...
Let me make it personal.
Okay.
So this year,
What was your passion growing up?
exactly. I wanted to be a pilot when I was 9. I wanted to be a doctor. Even when I even went into med school. I left med school. Then I wanted to be a trader. I ended up owning a firm of traders.
Dog, don't you think he didn't have focus? Because that's a
No. Listen.
Because he was growing up, you think about a lot of
No.
Because me, there plenty things. Oh, me
myself.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Me, it's not like I wanted to name me Bobo. So I'll tell you this thing before.
Yeah.
Today when I got pot belly.
Where are they?
Oh, Oh, and they play football. see, no. Just 3 days ago, I went to my mom's neighborhood.
Yeah.
The kids were playing football. And Charlie, somebody shim the ball. We assist it. I get up from my right side at 10, I assist the body come. The touch way I do, they say, hey! They mention my local name. Brahima! Charlie, oh, man, they play ball. So, but you see, when we were growing up, you know, in the 90s.
Yes.
Charlie, your poppy no go.
No.
Are you crazy? You know, that kind of thing. So I wanted to be a lot of things. But amongst them, I think the one that I really thought about was the pilot thing. But I don't know what happened, Charlie. It vanished. And at a point, I wanted to do almost everything. So if you look at my educational trajectory, I have done architecture. I've done architecture. I studied technical drawing and building construction in SSS, came to uni, dropped out. I did IT, dropped out, came to do telecommunication. And then I stopped, right? I finished, came to Vodafone for some few months. I stopped, went to radio school, did media. I drive Uber self before, but that one I know be passion.
Paycheck.
That one I be survivor.
Yes.
That one I survivor.
Yeah.
And then I came back into the media. I did the media before I actually did media before going into Uber, before coming back into the media.
Yeah, but all of these things are experiences. They're not passions. You know what I mean?
Some of them were passion.
Hear me out. So the thing is, right, when you find something you're passionate about, you then the next stage is alignment, right? So it's like, for example, I've decided today I'm going to cook a menu, right? This is a recipe. I know that I know what it has to look like at the end, right? I know what ingredients I have to start with. So I'll make the most of what I have at the moment. That could be hustling. But the passion behind what makes you continuously continue, irrespective of what the limitations you have, is what drives you, right? Passion-wise. Possible was saying that there's a certain point where you can't just pursue your passions. I was giving myself as an example because this year, 2026, is the 6th year of Mood Seasons, right? I discovered my passion 6-7 years ago, right?
Which is?
Sorry?
Which is?
Entrepreneurship. No, right? So for me, it wasn't just about, I mean, you know about the perfume business, but I owned about 3-4 businesses, right? And that came from sort of seeing, okay, I've experienced all these things at the moment. Now I can understand the context of what they were in hindsight. I can look back and see what the benefit was of working in the kitchen of McDonald's. You know what I mean? At a certain point. I know that wasn't a passion, but I knew it was a hustle towards a destination. Because a lot of people hustle with no destination. You know what I mean? And the typical hustling with no destination is the chase of money. Because when you're chasing the money, it basically means that anything that's going to give you that income, right, is valid. And you will justify it by the fact of saying, hey, well, I need money to do A, B, C, D, or E. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the reality is that if you're really aligned with your passion, you know that there are certain temporal things that I may need to do. But it's still aligned with the passion side of it.
But does passion change along the line?
Of course it changes along the line. We're human beings. See, passion is an emotional response. You understand? So the same way you can be passionate about Angela today and not passionate about her tomorrow.
Yeah, but you see, I brought this in.
So, yeah.
That's why I'm saying that, you see, I think we need to not define passion, but I think when you are talking about passion, it comes in two different contexts.
What are the contexts?
Good. Let me use myself as an example. Like I told you, I have always been passionate about music. In fact, I didn't even mention when I was talking about the things that I wanted to become. And almost everyone that listens to me on radio knows that. I'm sure you know, like, I go feel rap. Almost every song I've heard before, I can rap if it's a rap song. At a point in senior secondary school, I was writing my own raps and rap. I have always loved music. So I've always known that I wanted to do something around music. As a child, I would be in my dad's car or, with my mom, and almost every single billboard I saw, I would try to read it out. So when I realized I could do voiceovers, I noticed immediately that, my passion day here. So that was my passion. However, when things became very tough and I switched to driving Uber, trust me, I became passionate about driving Uber. But that was not my passion. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
So in what way do you?
I think that was
you
an
became
interest. That was
passionate about
it
driving?
became an interest.
What
rather.
interest? There was no interest. Almost every.
Did you have a choice when you were driving Uber?
I probably could have had that.
No. Did you have a choice at the
At
time?
the time,
Yeah, I'm saying that I probably could
I'm
have.
asking you, did you have a choice? I'm not asking whether you probably could have. Did you have a choice to do something else at the time?
Yes,
Why didn't you do it?
because Uber was paying the bills at the time.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
just
so
did
you're
it for the
survival.
bills.
Say again.
So you just did it for the bills. So you were hustling.
yeah.
But
So that's
no,
a survival bit of
yeah,
conversation.
So no, I don't think you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that there is a difference. Personally, I think there is a difference between having a passion that you must follow and being passionate about something you are doing.
So we're there.
Unless there's a different word.
They're waiting verb and adverb and everywhere. Like
I think,
I mean, it's neither here nor there.
Kofi, I think, look, it's going to be rather easier if you are passionate about what you are very talented in.
Yeah.
And then, like, that one can actually bring out the paycheck and all that, right? Example, if, let's say, you are talented in playing football, and then you're still passionate about it. I think it is going to be very easier for you to go far rather than learning how to play football or saying, oh, I am passionate about football, but you don't know how to play football. You are now going to learn. You get? That you find yourself wanting at some point, especially when you go for training every day, and then when it gets to selection, they don't select you, and then somebody wouldn't come for training, and then like the person will come up and then will be selected because the person knows how to play football. The person is talented. You get? So I think people should rather identify what their talent.
But it takes years sometimes to do that. Years.
I think it only takes that long because people don't pay attention.
So when you are moving to your 40 and then you go for the paycheck. Yeah.
So for you, it's about survival first and then passion.
Bro, where we define one ourselves, because practically, you wouldn't even you wouldn't find certain things. You mentioned the entrepreneurship that you were talking
I
about.
found that here, by the way. Yeah.
Fine, but at the end of the day, you work your way out.
As does everybody. That's what I'm saying. It's not. That's what.
So the entrepreneurship you are talking about, it's not something like you. It's not about talent or something, no. Bro.
is it
Entrepreneurship is hard.
No, I know, but you know what? The mindset of entrepreneurship, if you're passionate about it, possible. Hold on a second. The mindset of
The introduction stage of the business,
depending on where your mind is at, is what determines how you move in entrepreneurship.
The introduction
for example,
stage of the business they build.
If people are coming in on the survival aspect, your entrepreneurial business becomes a self-sustaining thing where you're just trying to make hands to meet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have people who are entrepreneurs who are not passionate about the industry.
Exactly.
They've gone into something where it's like they realize there's a possibility I can make the money. Those ones, I get what you're saying, right? But you know, it's your mindset when you're in that moment. So for example, two people, one person could be so passionate that he notices, for example, in your music, you're passionate about music, you may notice a certain difference in sound, right? That a typical maybe sound engineer might be able to identify because you've been so used to hearing these pieces. Someone else may be very eager to just get paid or want the celebrity status of being a host. You know what I mean? How the two of you will respond in those situations will be very different.
Of course.
You will both have tough times, but if you're passionate about it, you will understand that it's part of it. You understand? Those that are not passionate about something, when they are really tested, right? Whatever brought them into that moment is not strong enough to keep them there.
Keep them, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I was going to add to, what Nanya just said. People who are passionate about things they do or are doing are deliberate.
Okay.
Very.
They're very, very deliberate because they know that, Charlie, this is what is keeping me going.
Right.
Whether it is about fame, popularity, and all other things that comes with it, he doesn't want to lower that thing, those things that are attached to whatever he's doing that has gotten him to that level. And so they are very, very deliberate. For those of us who are just on the survival spree, today they are here, tomorrow they are gone. Because he feels that, Charlie, whatever brought me here, I'm not getting it anymore. What is it? I need to move on to get to something that will keep me. Because the thinking is that I need to, man must survive. And
But isn't that true? I mean, is it just a thinking or that's the reality?
No, reality.
The reality
in
is
this
that you
conversation,
must
reality is
survive.
subjective for me because, Kofi, if you are deliberate about your passion, it also pays well.
How easy? Is it?
I don't think that's always true though.
Like possible
okay,
is
you don't
here.
agree with
I
what
don't think that's always true. So
Really?
not everything that people are passionate about, the reward is money. Right?
Yeah,
So
sometimes it's just a
right.
feeling, you know?
Some people's passions, the reward is Nobel Prize.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Right? Some people's passions
Yeah,
like teachers.
yeah.
like
but a lot of people, you see another thing that we don't tend to do, especially in these neck of the woods, we don't tend to research opportunities really. Right? So we tend to copy. Right? So what happens is that we see something that has worked for somebody else. Usually, if it's worked for somebody, they have done the research. I'm telling you, they've done the work, they've done whatever. So they go into it knowing all the mishaps and all the negativity that's going to come with it. You understand? And you're prepared for that because you understand that, you know what, this is it. So there is no plan B. Even for people who are so passionate about what they're doing, driving an Uber and everything, it's still part of the plan A. You understand? It's still part of the journey. I know I'm going to be driving this because I need to pay for that links to the passion. Right?
So basically, that is survival. We agree on that.
No, yeah, that's what Possible said, that there's space for two, right? For both of them. But you see, hustling is like first gear. It's like starting the car. You understand? When the car is moving, there's no need for the starting of the car no more. A lot of people romanticize the hustle itself, right? Because see, hustling is like the stage where you're still trying to figure it out, right? A lot of people romanticize the stage where they're trying to figure out, because sometimes that figure out stage gives you some small rewards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you see that small reward and you're like, I've made it. You get what I mean? Meanwhile, this is such a small screw in such a big project. You know, most people's passions are big, even if they don't accept it's big or not, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Possible. Let me come back to you. But before that, let me remind our viewers that we're having internet issues today, and so it looks like your WhatsApp messages are not coming through. I would have to, and of course, we're not streaming on Facebook as well, so apologies for that. But if you're watching us right now and you have some thoughts, let us know them by calling us. You can give us a call right now, 030-2211-693, 030-2211-693. The numbers are on your screens. You can call us. We're asking, what should guide a man's career, passion or survival, or even stability, if you like? Is it passion or it's survival? Possible thinks that, well, if you're hitting 40, then you probably should be thinking about everything you do that can pay your bills. So follow the paycheck, not the passion. Dr. Kofi Annan believes that passion should count. Nanye, I still don't know where you stand, but I want to believe it's passion.
In all things, seek ye first
Definitely.
the kingdom of God. Be passionate about finding the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added.
Say, he did he finding passion already. Way they move.
No, but I'm telling you how I found it.
Before you find your passion, you went
hustle.
into trading.
Yeah.
To say something.
Okay, so Possible. Let me come back to you. By the way, we have today we're being sponsored by the makers of Squeeze smoothies and juices. I don't know which one this is, but I want to try. Nani, which one do you have? How do I know what
Mine
flavor
it has mango, banana.
what about mine?
what's this one?
What about mine?
Hold on. Let me see.
What about mine?
Let me see.
What's this one?
Let me get it.
So, I mean, we want to say big thanks to the folks at Squeeze smoothies and juices
There you go.
inside Laboni. Nanya, let me know, which one is this before. But let me go over the phones and talk to Prince from Kaswa. Hello, Prince. How are you doing? Hello.
Yeah, I'm good. By the grace of God, I'm good.
Thank you very much. And happy Easter to you. What are your thoughts on this matter today?
I think for the survival, I think it's a great one. Because through the for the sake of the passion, you have to survive. Like the first thing to do is to survive. So I think the survival leads to the passion.
Are you sure? Like when you're growing up as a young man, you're 19, you need to make a decision on what to even study in school or what trade you want to get into and all that. You think that the first step is trying to survive when your parents are probably even taking care of you? before you find your passion. Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes where we find ourselves, there are some people like you call them disease and stuff. Yes, but for us, you are surviving. So we have to survive before we go for the passion.
Okay.
Go for the passion. So I think the survival comes first in some countries. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it's survival first and then passion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Prince from Kaswa, for speaking.
Ghana here. Survival before passion.
So, but as a young man, you really think that you should be thinking about survival? What are you surviving?
The young men are even.
Good question.
Yeah.
What are young men surviving? I'm curious. What are young men
As a
surviving?
young man, then I will survive.
No, it's not like we don't
What's
disagree. We're asking.
I mean,
it's a question.
It's a genuine question.
Everybody knows where they come from.
Yeah.
You get. If you take the poverty rate in Ghana, and you are telling me as a young man, what are you surviving for?
Yeah, it's a question. What are they surviving?
What are you surviving?
Like, what exactly are young men nowadays surviving?
Okay. Before you
Go
give
and
me
see people
that.
who carrying
So you don't have an answer.
a babe. Go and see. What are they surviving?
Before you give me that, let me speak to Abna. Abna is on the phone. Hello, Abna. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good evening.
Very good evening. Thank you very much for calling us. You want to share your thoughts on this matter? What should young men, prioritize when they are choosing a career? Is it just about survival, or they should follow their passion?
Well, for me, I believe that passion would be the first thing before it ends in survival. But for some as well, they have to choose survival. We can see that in how some of us now enter into the military, the nursing, and all of those things. People are just entering because they are going to be paid, or they are going to earn an amount to live on at the end of the month, not just because they are passionate about the work
Abna,
of
is it-
what they are going to do.
Abna, isn't
So,
that-
well, for me, I believe it is passion first, but for some others, they will choose survival first. But for me, passion is first before survival comes.
Okay. So Abna, let me ask you one thing. Don't you think it is problematic for people to just enter the military and choose nursing professions just because they want to survive and end up
That is the point.
and end up doing what is wrong?
That is the point. That is where I have a problem.
Yeah.
Because for me, I had the opportunity for to be able to be led, about how to go about choosing a career. But some people do not get that opportunity to be able to know where they should begin from. So then the only thing they are left to do is find something to survive. But I think perfectly, passion is supposed to be first before survival comes.
Okay, all right.
Because when you are passionate about something, how you do it is a bit different from you just surviving.
That's true. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us. Possible.
That is true. If you're passionate about something.
No, because she said it's true.
No. Listen. How you do? Oh, no. Listen. It is true. It is true. If you're passionate about something, how you handle it and how you do it is really different
Right.
from somebody who is not passionate. But the thing is that, would that pay the bills?
Why are you worried? That's what I'm saying.
No.
What are you
But to be
saying?
honest, you cannot also
What are
say
you
that
saying?
you have to.
Do you know why I say?
What
I'm not
are you
saying.
saying?
I'm not saying put aside.
Put you in charge, but
My guy, I'm not saying put aside.
But
I'm
that's
saying
thing that you are committed to. Or
Exactly.
that thing you are committed to.
why-
It's exactly what is going to also pay the bills for
why?
you. You don't get it.
Which I don't agree.
Possible. There are some. Listen. There's.
I don't agree.
The business you're doing now, to a larger extent, you are passionate about it.
Yo, but
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You see, this is what I said. No, but you see, Nanye and Kofi,
listen,
this is exactly what I said. You guys did not understand me. Possible. Opeso Kachem said when you were growing up, your passion was to sell food.
No.
No, but it changes. We've already established that. What did you say? That had nothing to do with anything. We told you that it changes over time.
There are two different things.
There are two-
There are two different things.
Passion changes all the
at this
time.
point-
It
at this
changes on
point-
exposure. When you can see new things, and your passion can change. Listen, you didn't know Nyash was a thing until you saw it.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the phones. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, Stanley. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Charlie, we will enjoy some squeeze smoothies over here. I don't know what you
I didn't
drink.
see that. I didn't see that. You know, we just get some Guinness for here.
Hey, you do free promo. We go send you invoice.
Enjoying today's show.
Thank you very much. But speak to us.
Yeah. I think for me, survival first. Because of where we are. We are in Ghana. I've realized that from my life, even in senior high, primary schools, we have to survive. You understand? So even if you discover your passion and then from senior high, you want to be a pilot, but you have to learn how to survive everything before you get to survive.
Okay, Stanley, let me ask you one thing. What do you mean when you say that you discover your passion, but you have to learn how to survive first? What? Give me an example of what survival means as a young guy.
Okay. Let's say for me right now, for instance, I'm passionate about music, but I'm painting. I do painting work. I discovered I wanted to do music back in senior high.
Okay.
But then after senior high, you realize that you can't just go to the studio and make it music. You have to pay for it. Yeah. So I have to now learn how to survive to get to my passion. So without you surviving, you can't get your passion. Without you making sure you survive, like your passion is nothing without you surviving to get to it. So that's my mind.
Okay. I was going to ask you, don't you think that is because of the circumstances that you grew up in? What if you had or you have parents who would actually fund your dreams of paying for music?
Wow. I think that would bring a difference.
Exactly.
Exactly. I think the circumstances do matter.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us, Stanley. I like what Stanley said.
This question you asked him, we've had some of our talent, A-list artists tell us that, for example, let's use Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale's family, to all intents and purposes, were good. As at the time he was growing up, they would have taken him through a different route. But he said that was what he wanted to do. And he had to even leave home because he wanted to do music. That was the passion.
Following the passion is not easy.
Let me also he has followed that passion today.
Let me also tell somebody who followed that same passion and then right now the person
that happens.
That happens.
I don't mention it.
Oh no, let me case study. Because you see, as you talk Shatta Wale, then try to think about Samini too.
Exactly.
But Samini also followed his passion.
Exactly.
Sarkodie followed his passion. Possible.
You get it?
They all followed their passion.
Yeah.
Sarkodie was on Tarankan show. What was the name?
Yeah, Kasahari
level. Yeah.
The number of artists who went on that show, Bebre Wayne.
And they're true.
And they also true.
Bebre Korea.
We're not passionate.
Wow. Anyway, let's go over the phone.
Favor the top.
Sound great. Anyway, let's go to the phones. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Francis from Obuasi.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for calling from that far. Francis, please speak to us.
I want to share my life experience to you.
Great stuff. Would appreciate it.
Okay. As for me, my passion is to be a farmer. I mean, a potato. But because of I don't have the initial capital to start it, I have to put in total so that I can buy. After that, I have to, if I think I have to go for my dream, you see that?
Your line is breaking a bit, so we didn't catch the last part. But if I heard you right, your passion is fashion. It's farming.
Farming.
Yeah, but because you didn't have the capital to start it, you had to go into other businesses, right?
Total meat.
Total meat. Oh, wow. That's a story.
So that I can survive. After surviving, then I have to chase my passion.
But are you trying to say that you were able to save money from? Are you a farmer now?
Yeah, I'm a farmer.
So are you saying that you saved money from being a trotro mate? I
get my money from trotro mate. so that I can invest in my
Farming business.
farming work. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
You see,
If I stop the tournament, I can't do my
passionate
passion,
about
that,
it.
the farming.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your story with us, Francis from Obuasi. Thank you.
Passion is what made him willing
Very
to
passionate.
do that.
Exactly.
but he went
But
in
it
for
was
Survivor
Survivor.
first.
My guy, listen, there's
no
hardly
what?
anybody that follows their passion without struggling. Like, why do people sit here and assume that because I'm following my passion, I'm entitled to be able to have a smooth sentence or whatever? Listen,
I don't think that's what
that
everybody-
story where someone says, no, wait, hold on a second. That story when someone says, you know what, I couldn't have the capital to start up. That's the story that most entrepreneurs say. Yeah, you very, very rarely get an entrepreneur that says, I had the capital to start up. You understand?
Yes, exactly.
Right? So that's neither here nor there. So obviously, along the way, somebody is going to hustle in the middle. I didn't say you're not going to hustle. I'm saying that your passion for what you want to do is what drives the ability to hustle in the worst of situations, but to come back. What I was saying was that a lot of people get stuck in the hustle. Right? So it's a good question when you ask, are you a farmer now? Because a lot of people end up...
But do you know you can also identify other passion if you move in to do another thing?
No, of course. And that's what exposure does.
When you're trying to
So far as if I say,
it changes.
Drinking smoothie is my passion. And I don't have the capacity to drink smoothie.
My guy, you lost me at drinking smoothie as a passion.
No. What I'm saying?
How am I supposed to work with that? No, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that information?
Let me tell you something.
What is that?
No, let me blow your mind. 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 You know one of my passions?
What?
Sleeping. That's my passion. Bro, but I realize that
Do you even do that well? How many hours sleep
But
do you
that's
sleep?
that's the problem.
You don't do your passion well.
I couldn't do my passion because sleeping does not pay. So now
Wait.
So
So,
now I had to
passion, so
choose.
it's only a passion if it pays.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No.
I'm saying that I need to survive. That's why I survive.
But some passions don't pay.
See, there's
How you going to
not
pay
a
the
man
bill?
in this world
guys,
alive who does not need to survive. This
have-
is
some
no
passions don't
news.
pay.
Okay.
Like what? Like what? Which passion? Which passion? That's
Which
not-
passion is not big?
When you're 25 years, you'll be a musician.
Oh, come on. 25 minutes, then that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, possible.
Wouldn't tell studio, wouldn't book
Oh,
studio.
possible, Jai.
Kofi,
Yeah,
Possible will give you.
oh, 25 years.
25 years, you can't pursue your music career. Why?
Ask him again.
Why not? Possible. Why not?
Go and pursue. Munko pursue.
Possible why you lose hope.
Okay, I want to
You
take
are 25
lose hope,
years. You Ghana here, you say you won't go.
possible.
Anything I want to do, I feel do.
Nanye, we have to go. We have just about 4 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I need to take your final thoughts. Today I just want to just look at the menu here because we have quite a number of them. But yes, today we're sponsored by Squeeze Smoothies and Juices in Labone. Squeeze Smoothies and Juices in Labone. You can check them out on Instagram. To be honest, I honestly don't know exactly what I'm drinking, but they're off.
I tell you, man.
Trust me.
So this one, funny enough,
It's good.
is the passion.
Yeah, so that's the squeeze passion.
The squeeze passion.
Okay, so
this
so mine has to be
the
squeeze
person.
survivor. Yeah, but of course,
What will be this one?
that one
Tiger Nut. Is it Tiger Nut?
is a hybrid.
I don't think
hybrid of passion and survival.
You're right for
But yes, okay. So let me Juice Bar, Squeeze Juice Bar. You can locate them in Labone. Just call them 059-6755-382. All right, 059-6755-382, and check out their amazing.
They're right opposite Zen Garden.
Oh, right opposite.
Right opposite Zen Garden upstairs.
So let's say big shouts going out, Charlie. You be like Gofi Cheers Plus.
Yeah,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah. So cheers to
To a healthy episode.
passionate survivor. But look, if you're a young man and you're watching us right now, all we're saying is you need to figure out who you are, and you need to work extra hard. I don't believe that we have been able to come to a successful end to this show.
You said you're going to take our last thoughts.
Yeah, but
You're speaking on behalf of us. I don't. You know what I mean? That's not what.
So what
I
would
said.
you say before we leave?
What would I say before I leave?
20 seconds.
Okay, look. Discover who you are and follow it. Everything else will follow. It will be hard, but you are capable and you will be able to accomplish it no matter what you do. Just keep focused, keep consistent, and do every single thing, every single day you're supposed to do it, and you will always achieve. All day long.
20
Passion gets you to be deliberate about the things you want to do.
Possible.
Make money.
Make money!
See, transcend your passion onto the things that gives you money.
So where's your money?
So find your passion and start survival. Then you can come back to the
survive and be passionate about what you are surviving on.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of the show. We are grateful.